Hey there, it's Shauna. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So I actually wanted to give an update about the Spain Golden Visa, which a lot of you have probably heard about it. It is going away in April. So we've got a couple months still to get it. And that's kind of what I wanted to update y'all with because I have a lot of clients inside of the Move Overseas Now Academy that, well, a couple, I would say that are going the golden visa route. They are buying that property for 500,000 euro. Yes, it has to be cash. You cannot pull out a mortgage. And yes, there is still time to do it. So why would you want to do the golden visa? Specifically the property investment one. Well, there are two options for golden visas for Spain. There's investing in a property and then there's investing in a fund, 1 million euros. The problem with the 1 million euro investment is these funds that you would invest in are fixed term. And because this golden visa is going away, when you then go to renew, you might have issues renewing the 1 million euro investment route, especially if you're not planning on staying in the country for the amount of time that you need to be in the country to then shift to permanent residency. A lot of people like the golden visa because you can continue to, in theory, you can continue to renew it even if you're only in the country one day. That is true for the golden visa um, for real estate when you purchase real estate. That will continue to be true for the golden visa real estate route. But now for the 1 million euro investment, that is not going to be true because those are fixed terms. And while real estate, it's yours. It's indefinite. It's you've bought it. Nobody's in charge. It's you that's in charge. You're not investing it into, a bank or the stock market, and they have fixed terms. Okay. So I just first wanted to start off with that. Um, when you are looking at this golden visa, it is great because you can continue the property one, you can continue to renew because it is yours. And even if you're in the country one day, or maybe you don't actually meet this Spain permanent residency requirement, here's another thing. Any visa in Spain, let's say even you wanted to do the non-lucrative visa. In a way, the golden visa is way better than the non-lucrative because I'll tell you, um, the stay requirements. Okay, so the golden visa you can renew for however long you want by investing 500K in property. You guys need to get on this like ASAP. Okay. So this week, if you want to do it, hit me up, jump into the academy, and I will get you set up with the right people so that you can get this going. Okay. Because if you need to buy in the next week or 2 weeks. If you try to buy after that time frame, you won't make the cutoff. Okay. But the reason why it's better is because normally, a visa stay requirements require for renewals that you are in the country 183 days a year. So you've probably heard of this rule, 183 days. That's like the tax. That's how you basically create a tax liability in that country, so that you can be taxed. When you are in the country 183 days, you can then continue to renew whatever visa it is that you have, any visa at all. But the golden visa is special because you can just be in the country one day and that rule doesn't apply. You can continue to renew it. Okay. Very important difference between those two visas, the non lucrative versus the golden visa property investment, right? And the other thing people need to consider is if you go with the non lucrative visa, in order to get permanent residency at the end of the 5 years, because these visas operate in 5 year periods, once you've lived in the country for 5 years, you can shift it to permanent residency. The golden visa, um, and the non lucrative, if you are not in the country for 10, so you have to have not left the country. You cannot have been out of the country. Sorry, it's hard to explain. In the 5 year period, you cannot have left the country for more than 10 months. Okay. So in that previous 5 year period of whatever visa you've had, you cannot have left the country for more than 10 months. So that means you can only spend 10 months outside of Spain for any visa in order to get permanent residency after year 5. That's also true for the golden visa. But why the golden visa is great is that even if you decide that you have to be out of Spain for more than 10 months in that 5 year period, you can continue to renew that golden visa versus the non lucrative, it's going to be done. And you won't be able, well, depending on how much time you have, that one you potentially cannot continue to renew. It really depends on how many days we're talking about. If we use a case, let me think of an example. If you're a family of three, husband, wife, kid, but you guys like to also spend time, traveling Asia, and you want to split time, then the golden visa is going to be the best for you because you can renew that regardless of how many days you're in Spain. But the non-lucrative, you really have to be certain that you are going to be in the country 10 months per year for those 5 years. Okay. So these are the differences between the two. And I just wanted to share this with you because it is important for you if you want to do the golden visa, if you want to buy property in Spain, the time is now. I'm going to give you a grace period of about a week. I don't want you guys to like I would if I were you if you really want to have the best visa in Spain, I would book a trip so you can fly out in the next couple days or get to Spain next week. I'll hook you up with property search experts, my partners on the ground, and then you can find your picture perfect property. I actually had one student and client of mine who's in the Move Overseas Now Academy. She literally got to Spain last Sunday, saw apartments. She got to Barcelona Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and she bought on Wednesday. And then she flew back Thursday. So it's possible. If y'all want to get on it, you need to get on it now. If you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm here for you. And if you haven't joined the Move Overseas Now Academy, think about joining. I'm hosting a live masterclass this coming Saturday. So definitely sign up for that. It's going to be in the description. And looking forward to seeing you guys. Bring your questions on that free masterclass. And if you're ready to jump into the academy, just shoot me an email and I'll get you in. All right, talk soon.